Hey everybody, you see that road out there? That's where Vin Diesel drove his car backwards in Fast and Furious 8. So I'm in Havana, Cuba right now on vacation with my girlfriend and her family. I should be enjoying this beautiful city, but I'm so backed up with work I needed to do some work here. So this is my review of the OnePlus 6 live from Cuba. So I've used the OnePlus 6 as either my main or second phone for the past 12 days. I used it in Hong Kong, California, Miami, and Cuba. To be honest, I didn't need this much time to come to my conclusion. The story of the OnePlus 6 is the exact same story as the OnePlus 3, 3T, 5, or 5T. That means it's a really awesome phone that's like 90 to 95% as good as the best Android handsets out there, except it costs about 50 to 60% of the price. And that's really what it's all about, value. Because if I really wanted to nitpick, the OnePlus 6 isn't better than the Huawei P20 Pro or the Samsung Galaxy S9 or the LG G7. But is the OnePlus 6 a better value than all of those phones? Hell yeah. So let's go over the main pros and cons of the 6 really quick. So this is the good, you already know. Snapdragon 845 with either 6 or 8 gigs of RAM, paired with the cleanest Android skin out there. This phone is just blazing fast. I'm talking about app animations, load times, camera shutter speed, all of that. Not that other phones such as the LG G7 or Samsung Galaxy S9 are slow, but the OnePlus 6 is just a little bit snappier. The build quality is also very solid and well built. It's not an original design by any means. The OnePlus 6 feels just like the Oppo R15 Pro and the Vivo X21, and there's that notch right there. But it's still a handset that feels as good as any $900 or $1,000 phones. So let's go over the bad too. Now this is nitpicking right here. These are all minor things, but I have to nitpick because these are the things that separate the OnePlus 6 from an actual $1,000 phone. So first thing, there's no wireless charging, no waterproofing, and the single bottom firing speaker is pretty damn weak. But the thing that annoyed me most about the OnePlus 6 is the mediocre Haptics engine. That's the motor that vibrates the phone. Now I don't need the vibration so much for phone calls or alarms, but I need it when I'm typing. I really like having haptic feedbacks on each key as I'm typing on Android devices. Now on the LG G7, the haptic engine is awesome. So when I'm typing, I can feel the feedback of each individual key. And it's a really good experience for me. Now when I type on the OnePlus 6, the vibration is mushy and kind of soft, and it actually resulted in me getting more typos as I'm typing. I'm serious. I'm pretty sure I can get used to the OnePlus 6 keyboard as I type more, but right now I just type a lot better on the LG G7. But like I said, these are minor things, not that big a deal. I think a lot of people would rather save $400 than get, like, say, wireless charging or a better vibration engine. You'll notice that I didn't mention the camera as part of the bad. That's because the OnePlus 6's camera is really good. Is it as good as the Huawei P20 Pro or the iPhone X's camera? No, not quite all the way, but it's close. The OnePlus 6's main camera has a larger micron size of 1.22 compared to the 5T's 1.12. And this makes a big difference because the larger the micron size, the more pixels are in the photo. And the more pixels are in the photo, the more details there are. As you can see from the samples here, the OnePlus 6 produces very crisp, vibrant images during the day. And in low light situations, the photos are not quite on like a Samsung Galaxy S9 Huawei P20 Pro level, but still a lot better than the OnePlus 5. The camera app is also very easy to use with one hand, which is a testament to the software designers at OnePlus. They really think these things through. You can swipe left or right to jump between the main modes, or tap a button to go to selfie camera, or you can bring up other modes by just swiping up on the screen. It's just very useful. So the OnePlus 6 can also shoot video in 4K at 60 frames per second, which is something even Huawei or LG's new phones can't do. Check out the footage here. Look how much details are in the shot. The only flaw is that there's no stabilization in 4K 60 FPS, so you see it's a little bit jerky as I walk. But if you're shooting in 1080p, videos will be smooth because the OnePlus 6 has OIS and EIS. So battery life on the OnePlus 6, it's about the same as the battery life on the Samsung Galaxy S9 or the LG G7. Meaning, the phone can last me almost a whole day, but not quite all the way because I'm a very heavy user. But to be honest, no flagship phone can last me all day other than the Huawei P20 Pro anyway, so I'm not about to knock the OnePlus 6 for that. So as a smartphone reviewer who gets to try out the newest phones, I often get asked by friends and family which phone they should buy. And for the past 2 years, I've told them to get the newest OnePlus phone. It's not because they're the best phones on the market. I personally prefer to use a Huawei or Samsung or LG phone. But you know, that's because I'm a geek and I'm lucky enough to get all the newest phones on me and I have options. If I'm at just a normal Joe who's spending my hard-earned dollar on these phones and I only use the phone maybe more casually just for Facebook and sending texts, then a OnePlus phone will cover everything I need. And I get to save $300 or $400 US on top. I'd rather save $300 or $400 than have wireless charging or have a camera that's like the absolute best in low light situations. I still think the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S is also a great deal and probably just as good as deals of OnePlus 6, but the software on the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S is not as good, and the phone is not widely available across the world. So to most people, the OnePlus 6 is yet again the best value smartphone out there. You get the best bang for your buck. So I'm still in Cuba right now. I'm on my way back to LA. And then after that, I'll be in Hong Kong in about a week. And then next up, I'm going to have a review of the Vivo Nix. Thanks for watching.